Hi, my name is Liz Hinckley, and this is my 6.6 American government project on creation government. The job I chose was Intel analyst or intelligence analyst because that's what my dad does, and I know a lot about it. And so, job description: what they do. An intelligence analyst, um, they do detailed analyses and research on confidential development of strategic or tactical plans. In short, this means they take information that is confidential, like messages from one body to another body, and they intercept it, read it, and kind of like decode what it means if it's in another language, and see if it's a threat to whoever they're working for. Like, for example, my dad is a foreign relations intelligence analyst, I guess you would say. He reads messages that are from country to country in the Middle East and reads what they say, translates them, and see if these countries pose a threat to the U.S. or to one another. So, training. You need some kind of education. First of all, you need to finish high school, and you need to go to college to get a degree in a related field. For example, criminology if you're working as a intel analyst for the FBI, like if you're looking at letters from criminal to criminal and you're trying to see what they say, if they're planning some kind of attack, you might want to get a degree in criminology. And my dad has a degree in foreign relations because that applies to what he does, relations between foreign countries, that kind of thing. And location. You go wherever your company needs to. If you're working for a business, you work where the business is. Like if you're working for the military, you can go anywhere and everywhere, both in and out of the country. My family has been to about 6 states and 2 countries, all based on where my dad needs to go, what part of the military needs him, that kind of thing. And also, if you are switching from company to company and you're new to the team of Intel analysts in the company, you probably need to go get training, which is usually in the company's headquarters, which is more than likely out of state. My dad just got a new job as a different Intel analyst and had to go up to another state for a month for training. So, highlights. You make big money in Intel analyst. Starting salary is about $50,000 for a first year out of college, which is pretty good. Because a music teacher working 10, 15 years, their forte is about $50,000, and this is what they still have. And top range is about 85,000 a year. Some companies pay more, i.e., my dad makes 95,000. Just because of the background, the more years you have behind you working as different intel analyst positions, bigger money you get. Makes sense. Their jobs in both the public and private sector. Private being like the FBI or the military, and public being like um harder to explain. They pretty much do what the military does, just they're not the military, I guess. You can be an intel analyst for a bank. I think almost every big company has an intel analyst, and what they do is they read letters from corresponding banks, and they kind of like foresee what those banks are doing, kind of like spying sort of thing. Traveling opportunities. If you are in the military, you get to travel overseas, like I said. And this thing about training. So both in public and private sectors, you do travel. And if you were in the military, or I think in the FBI too, you get military benefits, housing, TRICARE, and all those good perks. And also, if you are overseas, you get kind of housing allowance because you pay the rent over there because it's kind of higher, and you get paid about 1,500 a month per family member. So working overseas in the military definitely gives you some extra money. And so that is my report on an intelligence analyst. And